Hello, my name is Gabriel Vasile. I present social media strategy Glaston Pottery Museum. My name is Gabriel Vasile. Careful, you invited me to present my idea to you today. Uh, this presentation focuses on the importance of one of your local heritage and stock on trend, the Glaston Pottery Museum. In fact, it is not so much a museum but living legacy to our industrial past. During the next few minutes, I will plan out a solid social media strategy for the museum. I will look into what is provided online and opportunity for growth and work out practical plan to increase visitor engagement, expand the museum reach and extend its digital footprint. Within this slide, we have concentrated on an internal view of the museum current digital footprint. A good starting point is Glaston Pottery Museum presence on Facebook, Instagram, and X. To understand where Glaston Pottery Museum is on the digital space and compared it to the online presence of other similar heritage attractions such as the Black Country Living Museum and the Iron Bridge Gorge Museum Trust. By adapting to the current trend among social media organizations, this area excelling. The Black Country Living Museum has gone viral on TikTok with staff and character taking part and re reenacting historical scenes and word and fun. The smart table below includes three very clear objectives that feed into the museum social media growth objective. The first objective is to increase engagement with a particular focus on Instagram. On 6 months, the goal is to grow engagement by 40% and on the acquisition of those followers, we commit to 3 interactive posts, real polls, quizzes per week. This is realistic in terms of best practices on current performance level objective to target growth and follower number. We seek to gain 1,000 new followers across platforms and with helping and through a local influencer partnership and a community hashtag challenge on the time span of 4 months. First, weekend or holiday activity that combine fun with learning are sought after by families with young children. Will promote family-friendly event, workshop behind the scene, rallies and many more on Facebook and Instagram for them later on people who like to explore heritage or culture prefer authenticity and depth. Also, they are more likely to have a neighbor to the preservation effort to historical content and the curatorial instinct. This group will be targeted through long-form posts, blog links, and Facebook group. Lastly, students and creative are highly visual or visual learners and trend-driven. TikTok and Instagram release video under 1 minute, either short and artistic or behind the scene or suggestion for performance style will go well. Understand each group's motivation and choose of which media they prefer, and we can target them with tailored content that will make them feel seen and invited to participate. IT entails the value proportion of what are unique and important for each audience segment that dwells at the Glaston Pottery Museum. As heritage Helen she does cherish tradition is an avid storyteller and also an education advocate on Facebook. She is active and might get involved with content with historical stories, interview with the staff or upcoming exhibition. The four-zone model is outlined on this slide as a strategic framework for engaging in social media, building meaningful relationship is what we'll do on the community zone. And these tactics are crafted for heritage Helen and user person with a love of depth tradition and engagement on a familiar platform. We will focus on Facebook where Helen already spent time. Storytelling is part of the weekly heritage post and help her emotional con- contact connected to the museum legacy. Column is part of our creative visual first and trend savvy audience, therefore will focus on his digital life. He lives through Instagram and TikTok. Both of our key person will be the target of this calendar. For Heritage Helen, we have put favor towards Facebook content such as Throwback Thursdays, the publication of event enderment or testimonial video that have an emotional pull or an informative value. The other half of the month ramp IT app with interactive and community focused posts with introduce TikTok trend and release like the historical glow up and voice of craft as a way to combine entertainment and insight for column. Instagram stories such as museum moment make people aware of visitor engagement and content generation UGC. Below are two particular posts examples that fit our person and strategy. Heritage Helen is already sharing the Facebook post. It is stepping into nostalgia. IT instigates storytelling and using the familiar throwback Friday format. IT is a very visual, evocative visual and a call to action from someone on the comment. The central point to this experience strategy is not just what people see, but how they feel when they encounter our content. Is just emotional engagement for Heritage Helen. Throwback posts, stories, or stories from longtime staff and spotlight posts about community members with a personal connection to the museum will all use a positive response. These have a sense of nostalgia and belonging. The visual appeal and interactive element matter the most to creative column for platforms like TikTok and Instagram will be using trading audio and reels that show pottery process or they at the museum kind of walk rogue. There are plenty to choose from. On the delivery, IT will be friendly, informative, and respectful of culture, never being uh, she to highlight the craftsmanship and legacy involved in the exhibit of the museum. The goal is for those followers to feel like they are entering a different, somehow unique experience either from their couch.